Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today this is Rutuja, and looking at the title of the video you would be seeing that we are going to talk about some romance novels for beginners. So to start today's video with proper information, I have written everything in a diary. So everything is written, I have everything listed down. Now actually it is a black diary which you are supposed to write everything with a white pen like this, but I have lost my white pen, so I've written it with a blue pen. If like you can see, it's visible. So yeah, so I'll be listing down things which are written over here, and these are the best books which I've found out till now for a beginner who can read this all. So very first book which I'm going to talk about is The Notebook. I don't have a copy of it right now, but I will place here or here somewhere. Now Notebook is a story which is a very beautiful story of a young man and a woman. So actually those girl and boy, they fall in love with each other, and then the girl just went away, and then guy started finding her, and then immediately at a time they both met. It's about a very beautiful love story between them. So this is a book which you can read, and it is very amazing, and this is the first romance novel which I would definitely read thrice and twice for a lot of time. The second romance book which you all can read and which is very much popular in the entire world is Pride and Prejudice. Okay, now this is written by Jane Austen, and this is a novel which will teach you how beautiful love can be, and how a gentleman, that is a man who can be a very gentle like a gentleman, and a woman who can be very calm and very beautiful and take love like forward. And it's a story of the old times, and it's written very beautifully. You can go and read it. I'll just place everything over here. So the next author which I love right now is called Colin Hoover. He is the best author, and he is a romance author. Read his any books, and his all books are romantic books. I have one book of him right now with me, is this Variety. This is not a romance novel. It is a romance novel with some thriller as well, and this is something you must read right now. Now few other romance novel of Colin Hoover are It Ends With Us, All Yours Perfect. These two books are very good, and you should just go and give it a try. The third book you can read from this author is this book. This is Variety, and this is a very beautiful book. Now there is a twist in this book. If you read it half, it will go in a flow, but after that there is a twist, and your mind would be like just blown off. So just go and read this third book that's called Variety. The other book which you can read, this is a novel book, is from All Your Strangers from Noel N Chakrabarti. Now Noel N Chakrabarti is the best author, and he's an Indian author, and I love this author. But there's one thing, whenever I go to any store, and that's when is the time when I ask his book, like Noel N Chakrabarti's book, they were like which author? I don't know. It's like that. Always, whenever I go to any library, I don't find this book. So I don't know why people are not talking about this author in the like. I don't know why this author is not there in any store. But I'll get this author always on Amazon, and on Amazon, the reviews of his books are very good. And if you go to Goodreads, the reviews of his books are very good. I have one of his book. This is Forever Is a Lie book. Now this is a series of Forever Is a Lie and Forever Is a True. I'll just place it over here. This is a thriller book. Now Noel N Chakrabarti, he doesn't write entirely romance novels. He'll write novels which has romance plus some thriller. So this is one book you can read. The other book of like the first which I was talking about, All Your Stranger, it is a 3 series book. Book 1, book 2, and book 3. Okay, so if you read this book, these 3 books are connected to each other, and it is about a girl which she loves a person, but she always end up breaking up with that person. And then a twist comes in her life, that she sees that someone is following her. Okay, and that's a stranger who is following her. Now why that stranger follows hers, and what happens about it in the last, you will understand when you read book 1, book 2, book 3. But yes, it is a romance novel, and you'll find so good things written in that novel, plus the twist, the thriller twist which is there in the a novel. Noel N Chakrabarti is very best in writing in that. So I love All Your Strangers of that book. The other book which I love about this same author is Roses Are Blood Red and Half Tone Hearts. I will place it over here. Roses Are Blood Red is a book about a boy. He loves one person very much, and to stay in loving with that particular person, how he survives right from his childhood to his early aged life, that is everything written in that particular novel. So it is the novel somewhere doesn't make sense, like the character of him, he's an insane character. Somewhere he, whatever he does, it doesn't make sense, but at the end when he confesses that why he has done everything, it will make sense to you, and you'll just fall in love with that particular book. It is also in that books also two other characters are connected. There are female character who are in love with that guy, and how they live their life with or without that. I don't want to give you a spoiler. With or without that particular person, everything is mentioned. It's so beautiful. The other book is Half Tone Hearts. It is a book about a girl who falls in love with her classmate in her early days life only, and actually they were neighbors before, and then she left, she went out, and then after a few years they found out that they both came to a same college or school, something like that. It's long back I've read this book, but yes, they both come in the same school, and then they become friends, and how she falls in love with him and how he falls in love with someone else. So yeah, it's a love triangle, and how this triangle goes forward, it's beautifully written in this particular novel. The other novel is from Sudip Nalgarkar. This is actually my first romance novel in my life. This is called Few Things Left Unsaid. Few Things Left Unsaid is a novel which people who are living in Mumbai would be connected to this novel, because each and every part of Mumbai, like from Kharghar Central Park to Vashi Minisore to Marine Drives to Bandra Bandstand, everything is mentioned in this novel. And they are engineering students, and they fall in love with each other in their second year or third year something, and how they do. Okay, so my battery ended. So that is the book you can read. Now it is written in very beautiful way, like whatever the places which I have just mentioned, Bandra, Bandstand, everything, they just take their do their dates over there, and he takes her everywhere. So how their dates happen and how they fall in love, they also break up in between, and then they patch up again. Everything, their entire journey is mentioned in that particular novel. The other novel which you can read is from Anna Hong. So the novel's name is Twisted Love, Twisted Games, Twisted Hates, and Twisted Lies. These are 4 books. These are also series. I'll put it here, the series, and you can definitely read this. This Anna Hong, this 4 books, that is this one series, has got viral, and it's very beautiful. They are very beautiful books. I have read only 2 parts, as much as I remember, and rest of the books are, I think, they are at home, but I will be reading it through PDF. The other book, which trilogy, when it comes to romance, you can definitely try 50 Shades, and 50 Shades is a good trilogy. If you've already seen the movie and if you love the movie, then definitely you're gonna fall in love with the books more, because in the books it is mentioned very nicely. Their love story is mentioned some of the things are very different than it is shown in the movie and then it is shown in the books. But yeah, definitely you can just dive down to the book and you can read. There is a other book which I have taken over here. This is a hard copy of Nicholas Spark. Now this book is called Dreamland, and I love this author Nicholas Spark. I've even started this video of his book, that is The Notebook. I've read so many books of him: The Notebook, The Bend in the Road, and I think See Me. These are all his. I love these books, and this is the other book which I have taken over here. This is called Dreamland, and this is a huge book which I will finish reading and definitely give you a review of this book. This is, by the way, the author, and these are all the books which I definitely love, and I want you all to try it out. And if you're someone who would ask me that what are the top 3 books you can read from this particular video, I would say First is this Variety, second is The Notebook, and third is Pride and Prejudice. These are the best books. And if you're talking about the Indian novels, then I would say uh, Roses Are Blood Red, the Stranger series, and the book from Noel N Chakrabarti. I always forget his name of that book. Wait, Few Things Left Unsaid, I guess. Yes, so you can read Few Things Left Unsaid. You can read Roses Are Blood Red, and you can read All Your Strangers. These are the books you can definitely try it out through the Indian novels. So thank you. This was all about today's video, and until then, see you next in the other video. So this was all about today's video. Until then, see you again. Bye.